Hey everybody, welcome to Puerto Rico, and today I'm going to show you the Puerto Rican sand scrub. That's right, the Puerto Rican sand scrub. Right here, the water's coming in. Look at this. The water's coming in, and this is perfect. So, okay, this is perfect for a sand scrub. Now, why in the world would you want to come down and get muddy? Well, let me tell you something right off the bat. Oh boy. You know, you'll go to a spa and you'll pay $100, $150, $250 for a scrub. I'm going to scrub my toes all the way to my nose, and understand something. In a sand scrub, you're getting magnesium, you're getting iodine, okay? There's actually calcium in there, and all of this I'm going to use to take off the dead skin cells. Now, do you realize that your skin is the largest detox organ of the human body? Your skin actually reflects the health of your large intestine. Look, when I was younger, I smoked, I toke, I drank. I did it hardcore, all right? Because I had all these beliefs that I was unworthy. So I would go hardcore trying to change my personality, to change my reality. And the reality is this: you can renew yourself at any age. When you renew your mind, then you'll take on new beliefs, you'll renew your body. I just turned 67 about 2 weeks ago. And understand, I had never felt better in my life. I don't have aches and pains, joint problems, I don't have diseases, I don't get colds and flus. I don't. I might get a sniffle, that's normal. But the reality is disease, okay, is not normal. It's unnatural. But it's normal for the herd. The herd are going to get hurt every day. Let's get back to the sand scrub. If you can't come to the beach with me, okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to do a salt scrub. I'm going to talk about these three. There's three of them. The first one is you're going to get Epsom salts. If you're near a Costco, you're going to grab a big container of it, 10 pounds. Okay? Then you're going to put it into a Tupperware container, and then you're going to wet it down with water. If you got structured water, all the best. Then you're going to take your free essential oil, your best essential oil, the one you love the most. I love the one the most is my Muscle Restorer. And I put a ton of it in, okay? You can buy like a 4-ounce bottle from us for $95. Are you hearing me? Okay? This is a pure blend for your muscles. So you put that in as much as you want. But first what you do is you put the Epsom salts into a Tupperware container. Then you wet it down to the consistency of sand, see? Of wet sand. You're going to bring that Epsom salts to the consistency of wet sand. Then you're going to put your Muscle Restore all the way through, and you're going to mix that up. Now you're going to get one of those white stools from the hardware store or even Walmart. Put it in your shower. Now you're going to take that wet Epsom salts, okay, with your essential oil in, and you're going to scrub your whole body dry. Let me tell you something. This is not about your skin within. This is about your skin and within. Understand this, all right? You're only as healthy as your skin. When you go and do an Epsom salt scrub or a sand scrub, you are going to be decrystallizing, decalcifying, and turning your scar tissue back into beautiful tissue. It's all about circulation. Perfect circulation, perfect health. You'd have no joint pain if you didn't have calcification, scar tissue formation, and crystallization in there. So rub-a-dub-dub and get into the scrub, baby. Let me tell you something. Oh my God, I got to go for another treatment. I got to go for a checkup. I haven't been for a checkup, okay, since I was 17 years old. I can't remember the last time I went to a medical doctor. I don't need any treatments. I need training. You need training. You don't need treatments. You don't need checkups. The checkup is how you feel, how you look. That's a checkup. You have lost faith in your body, and most of you may have a religion, but you've lost faith in the creator of everything. That's how I feel, and that's just my personal belief. So the reality is this. Love the skin you're in. If you could take a close-up, I'm 67, you'll see no wrinkles on me, okay? But that's because I do sand scrubs, I do salt scrubs. I also use C60 MCT oil on my skin, and I take it internally, and I don't care if I live to I'm 110 years old, I will love the skin I'm in, I will look youthful. Understand, a lot of people believe, you know what, this is my age. Well, you know what, if you want to be a statistic, you're going to be old and moldy. That's it. I'm going to be older but a Goldie. Is that okay with you? So the reality is, you want to do your salt scrub every day, gentle if you want. But I would say every other day do a Epsom salt scrub, or every 3 days, no less. And guess what? Your lymph. How many people have lymphoma? How many people have swollen lymph nodes? How many people have lymph cancer? Are you like kidding? What you have is 8 pints of blood, but guess what? You got 3 times more lymph, and lymph moves like molasses. And if you don't exercise that lymph, it will get congested, and that is a major part of your immune system. So what about having beautiful skin that you're in? What about moving your lymph system? What about moving your circulation? What about detoxifying your joints? Now, let me move on to the next one. If you want to have beautiful skin and moisturize it, you know what you can do? You can take that 10 pounds of Epsom salts with a large container, Tupperware container, and put the 10 pounds in. I'm only saying 10 pounds because then you can do smaller ratios. You're going to put that in. You're going to wet it down with water. Better to do it with structured water. So look at our structured water unit. That's the best way to use water in your life, drinking and on the body. Then what you're going to do is wet that Epsom salts down again to the consistency of wet sand. So now you've got wet Epsom salts. You're going to put your Muscle Restore essential oil or any other oil that you love. Then you're going to mix 1 pound to 10 pounds. That's 1 pound of coconut oil. You're going to mix that all in. When you go to do your cocoa salt scrub, you're already going to be moisturized. So go in there, do your scrub, and then do your shower. You're already moisturized. You feel good. Okay? And remember that coconut oil is antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial, and it's got essential fatty acids in it. So look at what you're getting. And then the Epsom salts has the magnesium in it to relax you, and it's going to go into your system. And you're going to scrub all that dead skin off. You won't look like the turkey that's getting ready for Thanksgiving. You know, the turkey skin, chicken skin. Well, how would you like to rebuild your collagen, your elastin, by just doing scrubs? I'm not kidding. Now, the last scrub I'm going to tell you about, if you can't make it to the beach with me, is this. Is that you're going to get that same Epsom salts, wet it down to the consistency of wet beach sand, and then what you're going to do, for every cup, you're going to put in 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Oh yeah, baby. And you're only going to work on your love handles, your stretch marks, where you had surgery, because surgery causes more scar tissue than anywhere else, your stiff joints, inflamed joints, and just your love handles and your cellulite. You're not going to do it all over your body, or baby, you'll burn. You'll burn like, oh my God, it's burning everywhere. But if you do spot checks, like I said, and you go in and do it, and you're going to do all of these 3 scrubs the way I'm going to show you right now. Are you with me? Are you with me? Have you got your clothes off already? Are you in the shower? Are you ready to go? All right, here it is. So the first thing we're going to do is start from the bottom up, because guess what? Detoxification happens from the bottom up. That's why you always cleanse out your large intestine first and foremost, and then your liver. And how do you do that? Well, you use daily cleansing tea and black gold. That will restore your large intestine and mummy's good bacteria, which is the only good bacteria that you should be concerned with. And then the ultimate coffee enema, take a look at that in my DIY guide in my library at Doctorate Detox. It's inexpensive, guys. You want to save your liver? Let me tell you something. You'll go and you'll do a tune-up on your car. You'll change the filter. You'll change the oil. But you won't think about your liver. And understand this. 30% of all children have fatty liver now. Inflamed fatty liver. Isn't that great? 30%. All right? How many people have liver cirrhosis and don't even know it? And all that is the beautiful connective tissues in your organs are turning into scar tissue from the inflammation, inflame. So you're burning up your liver, baby, and it's as tough as beef jerky now. You can switch that if you want. So you're always going to work from the bottom up. So let's get this started. So every couple of waves, it comes in and it makes this just perfectly wet for me. Okay, so first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my feet. I hope you can see it. I can't see the anymore. Let me see here. Let me, if I do this. How's that? Yeah. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go, and I can do each toe. So if you've got arthritis, okay, I'm going to hold my foot, and I'm going to do this ringing action on each toe. You're going to take time with yourself. Let me tell you something. If you want to remain a patient for the rest of your life, then you be impatient with yourself. And understand, I know your family, the world's impatient with you, but if you don't become patient with yourself, then you'll never go from patient to practitioner to healer. And you'll never be the light for your family. You'll just be chaos, which they want. So I'm going to do each toe. You see how I'm doing ringing here? Then I'll move to the next toe. I'm telling you, just get in there and scrub. Look at the smaller toes. The smaller toes, I'm just going to take the sand and I'm just going to go in here. Look at this. You're never going to have old, scaly skin. Work on the joints that are arthritic. Work on those stiff joints. Do each toe. Yes, I know it's terrible. You're actually going to have to love yourself, care for yourself for about 20 minutes to a half an hour to do your whole body. And if you can't do that every 3 days, then guess what? That's how much you're worth. Almost nothing. And you'll know when you're worth nothing when you keep going to medical doctors that know nothing about health care. And I'm not trying to put them down. They're great at surgery, they're great at drugs, but right now I'm not into drugs or surgery. So we're going to come all the way along. Look at this. Really work the toes, on top, sides. Really work those toes. Okay, I'm showing you a video, so I'm going to move on quicker. After I get done, I'm going over with Lori, and we're going to do a sand scrub together. So I'm going to do the above, below, the sides of my toes, right? Then I'm going to grab more. So here's the water coming. See? The water just came in, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. Look. And scrub, really scrub, and go in between. See how I can get my fingers in between my toes? I'll do a couple there, look it. I'll do a couple in here. It's getting tighter, so I'll just use one finger. I'll use another finger here. Oh my God, this isn't about beauty, but guess what? People that are totally healthy are beautiful, aren't they? You think about that, okay? Okay, so then after I do that, I'm gonna come, and this is called lymph channels, right here. In between each toe, all the way up, is called a lymph channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrub right in between my toes, and I'm going to scrub hard. And then I'm going to take a fist, and I'm going to take these knuckles right here and put them between each toe. Look at this. And I'm going to scrub hard. Oh, it's not just about the skin that I have. What do you think I'm doing? I'm decrystallizing. I'm helping to reverse the scar tissue back into beautiful connective tissue, everybody. You need to get this. What are you worth? So I'm going to then do the side of the foot. Grab a little more sand because there's enough on the beach. We can be generous. Really scrub. Okay? Then I'm going to go back to the back here where you'll find your uterus, your ovaries, your bladder area. And I'm really going to scrub in this area. Look at it. Really get in there behind the, right in the heel, in between the heel and the malleolus, that bump on the side. Get in here with your fingers, really work it. Then work the bottom of your feet. Okay, and then just scrub, scrub. Now, something really important. Those of you that are having trouble walking, that have trouble with your ankles, I'm going to be showing this next week sometime, I don't know when. Bottle work, how to open up your ankles with a bottle. How to do your whole foot, then I'll show the knee, but here. So now I'm going to do my ankle. This is your ankle joint. Look. Look how mine moves so smoothly. So now I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to do this ringing action. Okay, look it. And I'm going to scrub really good. Wait till you see how much looser it is. You know what? Do you know what a sign of aging is? Scar tissue issue. You're stiff. When you're stiff, you feel old. And when you got pain, you feel old. It sucks to grow old. I'm not growing old. I know how to manage this body. I can teach you how to manage your body. You know, most people won't take a whole life coach certification course from us. And guess what? They're scared. They're scared to do it. But that's only 9 days of totally finding yourself as a practitioner and as a loving human being to yourself. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, so we've done the foot. Now we're gonna come up and we're gonna do the leg. Look, that's all it is. Really work it. Really work it. And make sure that I said get behind your malleolus right in here, because this is where the lymph nodes are. You want to really clear those lymph nodes. So when I get up higher into the back of my knee, okay, up in here, look, I'm going to scrub here really well. Like really scrub this. You know, people call it a Baker's cyst. All it is you don't exercise. You eat like crap. Okay, you're full of crap. You're pooping in your pelvis. And then guess what? You jam up your lymph. And then you get anywhere that you have lymph swelling, that's just a block. You need to learn about clapping. You need this. You start with this, start clapping. You'll never have a lymph problem in your life. Let me tell you something. We are BraveHeart Nation, and we will teach you 90% of what you learn from us, you're not paying for. And understand something. We need to bring the thunder down. You need to take your life back on an emotional and physical level. Okay, so really scrub. Then we've done that. Then we're going to do our knee, okay? Really get into the knee, because I'll be showing you how to use your elbow and a bottle to actually reverse a lot of your knee problems. And if you go see a Wolf non-surgical body worker, I don't care if you're on your way to get surgery or you're just stiff or everybody has said we can't help you, we'll give you a money back guarantee on the first treatment. We'll bring the thunder down with Wolf non-surgical. All right. Then we're going to do the knee really well. Okay, the water just came in. See, look, just in the nick of time. Okay, so now I'm going to come up and I'm going to do my thighs. At nighttime when it's dark, I come out and I do it with my pants off. That's right, and I scrub everywhere. Okay, all right, because I wouldn't want to scare anybody off the beach like these two ladies here. Okay, so I'm going to get in there and scrub really well. All right. All the way, look at, really work it, work it, work it, work it, work it, okay? And then when I'm done, I'll work all the way up in here. I'll do my groin area, everywhere, okay? Because I got no underwear, all right? And then I'm gonna come over and do the other side. Once I've done that, okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my hands. Are you with me still? Hope you are. I can't see because of the bright sun. Okay, so now, look. Look at what I'm doing. First, I'm just going to do a general scrub. Look at how I'm scrubbing just the top of the thumb. Just the next finger. Really scrub. Push down. You're not going to hurt yourself. Push it down. Come on. Work it. Work it. Work the top of that hand. Hey, do you want chicken skin or not? This actually brings back the elastin and the collagen. And if you kick in IGF 300,000 and you kick in C60 MCT oil and also our ocean essentials, it's all going to come back, trust me. Okay, all right, so keep scrubbing. Now that I did that, now I'm going to do I'm going to do my thumb first, okay, and I'm doing the first joint of the thumb. Then I'll move on, I'll do the second joint of the thumb. I'll really get in there. Don't be afraid to grab some more sand. There seems to be a lot of it. And get in there and really scrub it. Look at this. I mean, come on. Do I want the joints of a 14-year-old healthy? Yeah. Are you like out of your... Look at guys. I know they taught you not to love yourself, not to care for yourself. And when you do that, you can't do it properly for anybody else. So just get that. I love my family with all my heart. Yeah, you don't. You use your family to fill up your heart. Fill up your own heart so you don't tear yourself apart. Okay? All right, so now we're going to do each finger right at the bottom of the base, then the next joint, then the next joint, and we're done. Look at this. And the worse your hands are, the more that you will do this. If you've got arthritic hands, you're twisted here before you're twisted here. So now I'm going to do the next finger, do the second joint, really do it, okay? And look at this. Really get in there and do the whole finger, okay? Really work on it. And the areas of your joints that are really stiff, you're going to work longer and stronger. You're never going to have, you can never do any damage, so get that in your head, okay? Get that in your head, and then we'll do the last finger. And then I'm going to come here and grab the sand, And like my feet, I'm going to go in between the lymph channels. Look. And really scrub. Really clean that out. After I do that, then I'm going to go like this. Look. Let's get our hands done. Look at this. Come on. Just really work them. You want beautiful hands? Yeah. You know how you can tell a person's age or that they're aging? In their hands. How would you like it? You look at your hands all the time. How would you like to take away 5-10 years of aging? Now, okay, 3, 2, 1. I do have this, don't I? Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm going to move this up a little bit. I'm going to take the sand. Now I'm going to do my wrist. You would never have carpal tunnel syndrome or stiff wrists if you did this. And if you're on your way to surgery for arthritic hands or an arthritic wrist, which is carpal tunnel syndrome, I'll give you a money-back guarantee that if you visit any of my Wolf non-surgical therapists anywhere in the world, that we will do more in that first treatment than everyone else has ever done, all the treatments put together. We are BraveHeart Nation, and we are only going to put things together that we can actually be assured that anybody who comes to us can learn what we're doing and become their own practitioner, because we will not hold you ransom. Ever. All right. So really loosen that up. Once you're done, you can take your 2 fingers in between where your wrist is. See? Look at this, how I do this. And go like this and see if it's movable. Look at how movable mine is. Okay? This is what it's about. Okay? Growing older doesn't mean you grow old. Do you get this? I hope you do. All right, next thing we're going to do, we're going to come up and we're going to do our arms. Look how hard I scrub. You're not going to hurt yourself. You've been taught not to touch yourself, not to touch your family, not to take action, and guess what? You've been dumbed down to the point that you've been stupefied, that do not touch anybody if they hurt, do not touch yourself if it hurts, and guess what? You're going to be hurting for the rest of your life. You just got screwed. You just got sucker punched. So now, just like the leg, we're going to come here where the lymph nodes are. This is the heart and lung meridian. Do your scrub, but then get yourself a clapper from us and clap this area for 10 minutes as hard as you can. And the more bruising, the more swelling, the more that you are infected on a physical and emotional level. And this is the heart meridian, lung meridian. What most people are dying of right now is lung problems and heart problems. Yes or no? So if you clap this area with our clapper, and you do it every day until this no longer bruises, until no more bruising, no more swelling, no more black, no more purple, guess what? I hope you get this. You just repaired your lungs and your heart. And if you really want to repair your heart, then get heart smart and love yourself unconditionally. Never judge yourself again. Learn, okay, do not burn, observe and grow, and understand that which created the whole universe has never had anything except beyond love for you. So don't believe those other stories either, please, because you're going down in flames if you do. The only hell is in the mind. All right, now, so we're going to do this area here, then we're going to work our way up all around. Come up here to your shoulders. Really work them. If you've got a shoulder problem, you really want to work this and do the scrub with the Epsom salt scrub. You might even want to use a little bit of the cayenne Epsom salt scrub. Go back and listen to this. I've given you a ton of information. And you want to use the scrub on here, but you also want to get a clapper and clap any area. You don't have to have surgery if you've got frozen shoulder, carpal tunnel syndrome, you're bone on bone. You're not bone on bone. You're calcified from pulling the bone from your hips or from your knee joint to try to buffer down the acidity, which is the inflammation that is causing scar tissue formation, calcification, and deterioration of your joints. This is all reversible, you beautiful, beautiful person, you. You're created by God Almighty. Let's start acting like it. Okay, now we've done our arms. You can do under your armpits too, but be gentle, okay, so that when you go to shower, okay, all right, but see, I can scrub under my armpits. Remember, that's my lymph nodes, guys, so scrub those. If you feel like you've got fat under here, that's because you're already on your way to breast problems. You're already on your way to colon problems because your colon's been backing up so much, it backed up the lymph that dumps into the large intestine. Please get this. If you're like swollen like a puffball, that means your bowel's blocked, your liver's blocked, your lymph is blocked. You're on your way out, but don't worry, you're in good company. because 96% of the population has an autoimmune disease, which means that's called self-poisoning on an unconscious, subconscious level. All right, so we've done everywhere except for my tummy and my chest. So I'm really going to work it. Oh yes, rub-a-dub-dub. It's me that I love, okay? Learn to love yourself. I know you don't want to say it, you don't want to state it. Until you're able to be loud and proud about that, you can kiss your butt goodbye, because they're going to sell you off by the pound. From drugs to surgery to another specialist that doesn't know what the heck they're talking about. So really get in there and do it. Now this is really important. So now we're going into the second major lockdown. This one, they're going to throw everything at us that they have. These guys are psychos. They don't even like each other, but they get together to strategize so they can hog-tie 8 billion. Let me tell you something. You want to salt scrub your throat and your neck and the back of your neck every day, and your face, to get rid of all that stress. Here we go, all right? So I'm really going to work my shoulders. Look. Really work it, because you know those tight shoulders you have? Scrub them. Get the lymph moving. Get the blood moving. Okay? Give it a squeeze. Look, look. I love you, Daryl. I know you do. I know you do. Okay? Get in there. Work it. Come on. Work it. Work it. Work it. Okay? All right. Now we'll do the other side. I'm going shorter than I would. Okay? All right? Okay. Really work it. Really work it. Look at how I'm squeezing. Squeeze it. Oh yeah, but Daryl, it hurts a little. Yeah, well, it's going to hurt a lot. Okay, let me see you take some massive personal action. Let me see you get and break the only virus that's on this planet and ever has been is victimitis. Let's see if you can get rid of that. Okay? All right. Really get in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now once I've done that, now we're going to take our sand and we're really going to do the neck. Look at this, right under here, okay? Right here is your vagus nerve. Your vagus nerve runs right here. So you're really going to scrub all the way down here. You're going to scrub it, and you're going to scrub under your jaw, and you're going to scrub right here, which is your TMJ, which we call the FU point. You know what that stands for, right? Come on. It's Sunday here, so I got to be like a nice boy. But you know what the FU point is, don't you? Okay. Let's scrub it. Really scrub. Look at this. Really scrub it. Come on. Come on. You're not going to hurt yourself. If anything, you're going to help yourself to love yourself, to make yourself better. Okay? So really work it until you feel like you've really brought the stress down. Now, watch this. You've got to go in front of the ear, and you've got to go behind the ear. If you've got tinnitus, you don't want to lose your hearing. If you want to really unleash the parasympathetic, which is the vagus nerve, so that you can be in a healing state, because most of you haven't been in a healing state for 5 years now, okay? You were stressed out before COVID, then you fell for their BS, their dysfunctional belief systems, and you took yourself for a hell ride, and you're just basically coming off of it, and that's why they're coming to do the 1-2 punch on you, baby. Okay, now, the back of the ear, really get in there, look. Really scrub it, come on. Okay, then we're gonna scrub the front. The front of the ear. Look at, I'm really gonna work it, okay? And then guess what? Now I'm gonna do my face. All right, now, just so you know, well, I'll tell you in a second, okay? Hold on to that thought. Okay, here we go, watch the face. Always be gentle on your face. Don't go too tough. No, wouldn't want to make a big change on my face, because I want to really be sold the thing that if I buy all these toxic cancer-causing chemicals to put on my face and to pay everybody extreme amount of money for the same thing that I can do in my shower on the beach. Here we go. Really get in there. You know those lines that you get? Well, work in the lines. Take a look at those lines. Work on them. Work in beside your mouth where you get those cracks. Work on your liver line right here. Come on. Work underneath your eyes to get your sinuses going better. Come on, let's do this. Sinuses, okay? Now the other side. Work, remember underneath here, get that lymph nodes open. Come on, really do it. Work it, work it. TMJ, in front of the ear, back of the ear, really work it. Let's feel like we've done something. Okay, now we're gonna do the cheek, the liver line. Okay, right under your nose if you're starting to get wrinkles. Come on, let's work it, work it, work it. Okay, and then you're gonna do your nose. Look, I'm gonna take a little bit of sand. I'm gonna do my nose. Get rid of those pimples. Get rid of those blackheads. Get rid of those little wrinkles that show aging. Come on, let's go in between our eyes. Come on, guys. All right, let's have a scrub back up here on the forehead, around the sides for those little aging wrinkles underneath. What do you think of that? Now, when I'm done here, I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna lay on my back on the wet sand that's not really wet, not really dry, and I'm gonna scrub my back. So I can do it all myself. Okay, if you're at home, you got a loved one, they can scrub your back with the Epsom salt scrub or the Epsom salt cocoa scrub, okay? Now understand this, if you want beautiful skin, just know this, you gotta do daily cleansing tea and black gold. Please just research and find out if I'm just trying to make a sale here. You gotta look at the ultimate coffee enema. You purge your liver. Your liver does 300 processes per second all day long. It stores all of the heavy toxins. The only thing that will help to purge the liver is the ultimate coffee enema. You get that? Go to my DIY guide. Guys, if you go to my 6-day advanced water fasting guide in my library, okay, you're gonna find all of this for free to you. Okay, now, and you can go into the DIY guide, you'll find all kinds of videos we show you, okay, and that's in the library. And so we've looked after our colon and our liver. Understand something, everyone. If you want beautiful skin, I said it before, look at the Ocean Essentials, the C60 MCT coconut oil. And let me just tell you, it's 270 times stronger than vitamin C, strongest antioxidant in the world. If you take it in, it'll actually bring out the nanos from this. Did you hear what I just said? But it actually rewrites the brain for any brain dysfunction, and it helps your eyesight come back. Is that enough? Okay, and also take a look at the Ocean Essentials. And then for your face, look at my product that's called Beyond Beauty Moisturizer. There's nothing like it. It's made out of 13 wildflower petals. Everything, you could eat it, you're not going to. It's got silver bullet gel in it, got all antioxidants in it. It's the most beautiful facial cream you've ever used. You also want to use C60 on your face as well. And also take a look at my Beyond Beauty spray for pulling heavy metals and toxins out of your face. You'll use that first. Then what you'll do is you'll put on the Beyond Beauty Moisturizer after that, and then the Beyond Beauty C60, and it comes in a pump. Tell me and call me at 469-861 469-861-9454 on WhatsApp or direct. It's a USA number, okay? And or you can call me at my 800 number, 855-900-4544, extension 5. If you've got questions, I will call you back if I don't answer the phone. Yes, I will. Remember something, you need to get this. I am above no one, I'm below no one. There is no authority over you, and there's no authority over me. I am Dr. Daryl Wolf, which means absolutely nothing. Okay, I am another human being just like you. I work for you, I'm here to serve you, and then why don't you challenge me and test me to find out if I'm being authentic? Because guess what? If we're not down here as brothers and sisters, all of us, the whole planet, helping each other, what the hell are we doing here? If we can't learn unconditional love for ourselves and for others, then guess what? We missed the whole point of this planet. And that is, it's a life-threatening, fun-filled adventure that as soon as you get here, even your parents are unconsciously, subconsciously killing you, along with everyone else. But you were given a spirit by God Almighty, so start feeding it and live it and rise. All right, so I'll be in Puerto Rico till Wednesday. Then I'm going to open up a fulfillment center in a clinic in Texas, Prosper, Texas, look it up. From there, I'm going to Mexico to get everything ready and established because I'm setting up an office here in Puerto Rico as well. And I'm also setting and launching a new clinic in Kelowna, British Columbia, which I'll be lecturing at in the middle of the month, September. I'll be going there to open up that clinic and also to do a day with the doc and a night lecture. And just know this, everyone, our last New World Practitioner training, which is Whole Life Coach, Wolf Non-Surgical, and the Pelvic Restoration course only for women. If you want to check that out, please go to braveheartnation.com, okay? And understand something. Own the moment. That's the only place you can heal. It's the only place you can experience anything. Own your breath and connect to it, that lion heart breathing. And put a slight smile on your face. It's the only protection you're going to have. And you need to keep that smile, that slight smile on your face. Don't be like the majority. If you don't give me something to smile about, and if you don't make me happy and kiss my butt, I'm just going to walk around miserable because you're going down. Be prepared to stand up for yourself. In 6 weeks to 3 months from now, they're coming at us for 3 years, minimum. Okay? They've been planning this for 250 years, hardcore. But understand, these psychos were given the keys, and they've been enslaving mankind for the last 150,000 years. Go read a real book, do some real homework, because that's real science. I'm gonna go. You have the best day of your life, and just know this. 3, 2, 1. If you don't got this, nobody's gonna get it for you. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.